Hey, PhotoJ! It's Ian Watson here. Now, I know it might be a little bit hard for you guys to have a life outside of class. So, when Halloween comes around, you might find yourself in a little bit of a conundrum. See, you want to be something really cool and super awesome, but you don't have time to make a costume. Especially since you just got back from the photo lab, it's almost 2 a.m., and you haven't even eaten dinner yet. So what are you going to do about it? I'll tell you, you're going to dress up like a PhotoJ that we all know and love. That's right, I'm talking about the one, the only, Walbert Young. But Ian, how do we dress up as Walbert? I'm glad you asked that random impersonation of some person that I just came up with off the top of my head. I'm going to tell you. Now, the key to being a successful Walbert for Halloween is your appearance, quite obviously. But specifically, the face. Walbert has a very distinct face. Very good looking face, if I do say so myself. But the distinctive Walbert sideburns and fuzzies is the way to go. For all the ladies and little boys out there who can't grow facial hair, get fake stuff. But for all the real men like myself, it's shaving time. Let's get to work. All that hair. Rest in peace. Now, I would recommend taking a shower to get all this hair off you, but we don't have time for showers. We're PhotoJ people. And especially if we're being Walbert, because Walbert doesn't have time for anything but journalism. And beer. And coffee. And smoking. And breaking into dumps. Come to think of it, Walbert has a lot of time for things that he really shouldn't have time for. Go figure. Okay, so now we have our Walbert hair, and we'll be wiping our own little hair follicles out of our chest for the next 20 days. What's next? The shirt. I would recommend wearing something like a Pokemon or a Power Rangers shirt. With something from your childhood that still fits pretty well, that gives it whole Walbert-y air. I do have Pokemon shirts somewhere, but you know how my house looks, and I'm a PhotoJ major. I don't have time for these things. So I'm going to have to stick with the next best thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! The transformation is only just beginning. So you've got the face and you've got the shirt. What's next? The pants, obviously. Unless, of course, you're going as Walbert in his underwear, in which case you can skip this next part. For the pants, I'd choose something either tighter fitting or khakis. You might want to tuck your shirt in too, so you can actually see that you're wearing a belt. Seems to be a bit of a Walbert thing. I can't really tell if it's actually tucked in these photos or not, but then again, I'm not often checking out his pants line, so I wouldn't really know that. Someone can get back to me on that. So you've got the shirt, you've got the pants, you've got the look. What else do you need before you fully have the full Walbert appearance? I'll tell you, it's a jacket. Walbert doesn't go anywhere without a good jacket in the colder winter months. Whether it be that really long, awesome leather trench coat type thing I wish I had, or his cool little, I don't even know what color that other jacket is, or his biker jacket. He's always got something very nice and very fancy on. Seeing as I couldn't find my leather jacket from high school, I just stole my dad's old bomber jacket instead. It's going to be pretty cold tomorrow from what I understand, so chances are he's going to steal it back from me. Worst comes to worst, just borrow Walbert's jacket from the guy himself. So there you have it. You have Walbert's appearance in the bag. What can you do to help this costume? Start acting like him. Get rid of those glasses, 4 eyes. Walbert doesn't need them to see. But I do, so maybe I'll keep those on. Walbert primarily shoots with a Canon. I'm a Nikon, and hell if I'm going to change that just for Halloween. However, one thing he does is he often covers the front of his camera, where you'd see Canon, or in my case Nikon, with a piece of tape. You need black tape for that, but all I have is masking tape. Luckily, I have a Sharpie. I'm going to get to work now. Remember, Walberts never, ever, ever sleep, as you can see from the clock. If you do have to sleep, though, make sure to sleep on something from your childhood, like a Star Wars spread, or the Sesame Street pillow. What? Whoa, where am I? Oh, the Digilab. Walbert always lives in the Digilab, so you have to spend a lot of time here. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
If you're never going to sleep, you're going to need something to keep you up. So this is Walbert's secret. Lots and lots of coffee. I'm not talking this little stuff. I'm talking the big one. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I guess I should go get more. One of the final things you can do to act perfectly like Walbert would be to smoke a lot. Now, his preferred brand is Winston Lights. This is a normal version. And you know what, if you're like me and you're actually allergic to cancer, then just pretend to smoke. So there you have it. That's your costume and how to be Walbert Young. Other things you can do to improve it would be carrying around more flashes than God has. Getting married to Nicholas. Although I wouldn't actually tell Walbert about that because I don't know how he feels about polygamy. And, you know, other than that, I mean, just learning how to roll cigarettes in a tornado, you'll be fine. So thanks for watching, and have a happy Halloween. Wait.